is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Talk and welcome to yet another Supreme drop list preview. Now, today's video, at the time of filming this, I really only have the Scarface stuff. That's the only stuff that I have seen. It's actually dropped on Supreme. However, I am hoping that the lookbook stuff will come out sometime tomorrow. Once it drops, of course, I will update the video. So halfway through this video, basically, I will jump to the next part and show you guys the rest of the lookbook stuff. Now, I have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, so hopefully I can get everything shot and filmed and ready to go for you guys at a decent hour. If for whatever reason the lookbook stuff comes out too late and I'm not able to discuss that stuff in this video, I will discuss it on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at the Starlight, that'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below. And also, make sure you go follow me on my Twitter, because I will be doing some polls on this drop to see what you guys are going for, what you guys are copying, what you guys think will sell out first, etc, etc. No matter what, I will be going on Instagram to discuss the drop. I usually discuss it on live. Usually I'll go live Tuesday and Wednesday just to kind of discuss the pieces that are dropping and give you guys my opinions and get some feedback from you guys as well. Now, my overall opinion of this drop is that it's okay. I feel like a lot of people are pretty stoked on this drop. A lot of people are like, yo, this Scarface stuff is so sick, it's so fire, blah, blah, blah. But for me personally, I just think it's decent. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to cop some stuff for sure, but there's nothing except for like one accessory that really stands out that I feel like I really absolutely need. Like I said, the overall season of Supreme, in my opinion, is super dope, but the beginning of the season, it kind of just had a rough start. Like I said in the videos, the first week was fire. The second, third, and fourth week were like, I don't know, we had a couple weeks where it was just kind of okay. And then we started to get some heat. I like the Hysteric Glamour stuff. I like the Stone Island stuff. And I'm going to like the North Face stuff. So, I don't know. I think this week's going to be good. Like I said, the Scarface stuff is cool. But just to me, there's nothing that's like so insane. I absolutely need it except for one thing. So first, for the items that we already knew were dropping, we have the Scarface knitted sweater. Now, personally, there are a couple things about this sweater that I don't really like. One, I'm not a big fan of knitted sweaters. Two, I really think this would be way harder if this was just a crew neck and the sleeve on the white side was actually white. Like, to me, that would be so much harder. Like, if you had one sleeve black, one sleeve white, and it was just a sick crew neck, or if it was something like this crew neck, I would fucks with that so hard. I do like that graphic overall, but of course, it's the Scarface, like, I just feel like that's exactly what I would expect to see from a Scarface collab. I can't fathom it being something else. That's why I personally feel like I like the World Is Yours all over print graphic that they're doing. I like that a lot more than this graphic, although I will say this graphic is obviously more timeless. I just like that whole... I'll get into it in a moment. I think that graphic's way harder, and I'll explain why soon. The other piece that we knew was dropping, or the other pieces we knew were dropping, I should say, are the Scarface hockey jerseys. Now, I'm kind of curious to see which color you guys are going for. If I had to go for one, I'd probably like the all-white one, you know, the yayo, the cocaine colorway. The all-white one is just so freaking clean, but of course it is, it's all-white. Now, normally I can't wear all-white. If I wear white, if I wear like light colors, it's usually like either pastel colors or cream. I love those creme de la creme colorways, but when it comes to all-white, that stuff just gets way too dirty. But I don't know, man. If I was to go with either one of them, I'd probably go with the white one. However, I think both of these are going to be a pass for me personally. On the back, it has Montana and 83. It also has 83 on the sleeves. If you guys are curious what 83 is, the film came out in 1983. Overall, pretty dope, but like I said, still going to be a pass. So far, we got the knitted sweater, pass. Hockey jersey, pass. Now, for the items that we knew about, the first cop, this World Is Yours all over print hoodie. I already got the denim. I got the jacket. I have been wanting to get some pictures in those because I sold one set and then I got another set online. But this hoodie is mandatory. This hoodie is super sick. Now, the reason I like this graphic so much more, I do wish that they would have done something a little bit sicker, in my opinion, with the World Is Yours neon sign, which they kind of did, I guess, with the accessories, and we'll get into that. But I feel like that graphic in general is just super dope. I would have really liked to see that actually on an all-black hoodie, maybe like right in the center or something like that, just kind of cut out and just have that right in this. That would look super dope with Supreme around it instead of saying the World Is Yours, or maybe have like both, have one side, have it on the back say Supreme, and then one side say the World Is Yours. I don't know, that would be hard to me personally. I think that hoodie is just so sick. They are dropping some other hoodies. They're dropping this hoodie where it's a pretty famous scene from the movie, but anyways, they have that depicted on the front, and then they have what looks to be like some kind of text. I'm not even going to get into reading it, but they have that text, and at the bottom they have the Supreme box logo. Definitely pretty sick. I like the text on the back. I mean, the random placement of the scene is whatever to me. I feel like they could have incorporated a little bit better, but overall, it's an okay piece. It's nothing crazy, but it's pretty dope. It's like decent. I'm probably gonna pass on that though. Now, they are doing that exact same graphic on a t-shirt. That t-shirt will have the text on the back as well. Some other t-shirts they're doing another scene from the movie, and then they have the text on the back as well. And then of course they're doing the famous graphic. Instead of Scarface, it says Supreme, and once again it has that exact same text on the back as well. Oh, they're also dropping the World Is Yours blimp tee. In my opinion, that's the most fire one. Yes, it is just randomly depicted on the front, but it's got the little Supreme box logo right there in that corner. I think that one is clean, and on top of that, just that scene from the movie is kind of dope. I discussed this when they dropped the blimps in the first week, but basically, that scene from the movie I thought was kind of interesting because that scene is referenced by Nas, and I also discussed how I thought it was weird that they're dropping all this stuff, and they're dropping the blimp, and like, it just feels like a lot of the accessories are kind of around. I don't know. It just, the timing of the stuff that Supreme drop stuff was kind of weird. If you want to go back and watch some of the other drop list previews, I do explain that. They are dropping a beanie. Now, the beanie looks pretty sick. It's got the Supreme cursive logo right there, and then also it has Scarface. It looks like all embroidered on one side as well. I'm not a fan of these kinds of beanies, so I'm probably going to pass on that. Now, they are dropping 2 decks. They're dropping the deck with obviously the famous little black and white graphic with, I mean, that one's gonna go. I honestly think that'll probably be one of the first items to sell out. That piece is crazy. And then it has the font or the text on the top of the deck. And then they're also dropping another one which has a scene from the movie, and then it has a little box logo at the bottom, and then it's got that same text obviously on the top of the deck as well, just like the last one. I think both these decks will go. I think these decks are going to be like one of the more popular items and probably the first to sell out. However, I will not be going for either of those because I'm going for stuff that, I mean, I might end up going for one of the decks if they are still in stock by the time I go for them, but I just have accepted that they probably won't be in stock. The first item I'm going for is this beautiful lamp. I need this for the personal collection. Some people were talking about getting it to sell. I don't really know what resale is going to be. If I had to get an item just for resale, I'd probably go for one of the decks. However, for me personally, this needs to be a mandatory item. It will sit in the back of these videos, and it's just, that is such a legendary, sick piece to me. And like I said, I want it for my personal collection. I think it's a pretty good size based off of the dimensions of like how big it looks online and then how small that little power switch is. I'm pretty sure it's a good sized little lamp. However, it can't be too big because obviously it says on here that it is a desk lamp. So personally, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for the World Is Yours all over print hoodie, and then I'll be going for the tees. If for whatever reason that deck is still in stock by the time I get that hoodie, then I'll probably go for the deck and then the tees. I always go for the tees last. The tees almost never sell out. There's always tees because they always have multiple colors, so I'm really not worried about that. Now overall, I do think it's a good collab, but like I said, I feel like some of the stuff could have been implemented a little bit better, and I also feel like some of the stuff was just like the easy way out. I feel like the only piece that I look at that I think is just a super dope little collab is probably the little neon sign lamp. Now the only way I think that could have been done better is if instead of saying the world is yours, it said Supreme, just all around. That would have been super dope to me. But yeah, overall it's a pretty decent collab. I'm kind of thinking about it, and I'm kind of worried because if the lookbook items they drop tomorrow are really fire, it's going to screw me over because then I might not be able to go for that lamp first. Like, there's a couple lookbook items that I need for my personal collection. If they drop one of those tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to go for the lamp. And I really want to see that lamp right there in the background of this video. That would just be so sick. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're just going to wait and see what they drop tomorrow. Okay, so I apologize, I do not have the rest of the lookbook items. However, I did forget to go over the Supreme Scarface leather jacket. I think it's pretty cool, but as you guys know, I'm not really a big fan of leather or wool jackets. It's a cool design, I guess. It's kind of chill. We'll discuss the designs in a moment, but for me personally, I'm not going to cop because it's leather, it's more money, and on top of that, it's just heavy, and I'm not a big fan of heavy jackets like that. I apologize that I do not have the lookbook items. It's currently 3:30 and they have not listed. I still need to edit this video, and then I need to go to my school and I actually need to upload this video because the internet there is way better than my apartment. However, if you want to go over these pieces, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @thestarlife. I will be 100% going on live tonight to discuss the lookbook items as soon as they drop. I will also be discussing the Scarface stuff further so you guys can give me your feedback and let me know what you think directly. So make sure you follow me on my Instagram, and I may, depending on how this video does, if you guys want to see that, of course, smash the like button, but I may end up going on YouTube Live later and discussing the actual drop list, the full drop list as well. But you guys can let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. Like I said though, make sure you follow me on my Instagram, and I will be going over those drop lists as well. Any week, anytime we get drop lists or leaks, we always go over on Instagram, so that's like the quickest way to know about it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, and then of course the plug Drops by Jay on Twitter or Instagram or both. Also, huge shout out to Luke Thacker. I need to give a huge shout out to him as well. He stays putting in work. I didn't even have to ask him this week. He just literally just sent me these PNGs for all these Scarface images, so I didn't have to do it myself, which saves me so much time, because honestly, I have been struggling with getting these videos out at a decent time because the lists have just been dropping later, and for that reason I've been having to stay up super late the previous night to get these done and get these edited and get these out to you guys, and then on top of that I wake up super early for school. So I don't know, I kind of plan on restructuring when I do these videos, like with big drops like the Scarface drops, or I should say big anticipated drops like the Scarface drops, the North Face, the Stone Island, stuff like that in the future I will be doing once we get official images. I don't want to do leaked images because oftentimes it's just showing off stuff that's not even exactly how it is, and I don't like doing that. I think that's just whack. It's just like it's like filler content. I only want to do it if it's like official images, or at least somewhat official. I mean, if we get like some crazy leaks, then I might make a video like, oh, Supreme leaks and updates or something like that. But I don't want to do that with every single collab, like, I don't know. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of this collab down in the comments below. For me, looking at the whole thing, it's a little lackluster. It's a little just okay. I feel like it could have been a little bit more creative. I do like that World Is Yours all over print hoodie. I really wish they would have done that in a sweatpant, just because I'm more of like a sweatpant hoodie kind of guy as opposed to a denim chore coat kind of guy. Like, I don't know. I would have much rather seen them make a sweatpant with that instead of the denim pants and the denim jacket. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like I said, let me know what you guys are going for, and of course follow me on Twitter to get some like little polls going. I'm gonna do some polls on what people are going for, what people are most hyped on, what people like, etc. What clothing items people like, such as that. I always do polls every week, so make sure you follow me on Twitter and join all the polls. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for being patient with me, and as always, keep living this out. Now I need to go to school to upload this video because yeah, I just upload so much faster, and I need to get this video out. It's already way later than when I normally post this video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep living the star life. Alright, peace!
Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time. Watch the blimp read, the world is mine. If I rule the world, imagine that.